Hello and welcome to Check It Out with Rich. I have a little unique product here someone sent me to do a review on. It's kind of different. It's same as some other things, but it is different in other ways. So it is the Slinky stove. Okay, Becky and I hosted the 2025 Pennsylvania Alliance Rally, and we reached out to Slinky Stove to see if they'd make a donation. And like the very next day, they sent us an email saying that they were sending out all three of their variants of this. And it's a 7-inch, a 17-inch, and a 23-inch. And then after our rally, they sent me one to do a review on. And when I got this in, I seen it said 25-inch. So we sent them an email asking if this was a new one out or something, and these gnats are going to kill me before this video is over. And they said, no, this is actually their original. They had to change the size on it down to 23 for Amazon shipping purposes, so whatever that means. But I guess Amazon still has some of these because they ordered it through Amazon. So it could be a crapshoot. You're either going to get the 23 or the 25. So we're going to check out and see what the 25 is like. The 23 is only 2 inches shorter in diameter. So let's bust this box open and see what we have. And when this was shipped, it was shipped in another box to protect it a little bit, which I think is a good idea. Then that way people can't see what you're ordering. So first thing we have is a lid. And I'm not sure of the gauge, but it's pretty sturdy. It's not super thin. And then we have some directions on it, warranty information, and we'll have to see what the warranty is. And then what's nice about this is you can also cook on it, and it comes with a grate. And another nice option, it comes with a carrying bag, which isn't too bad. I think maybe a little thicker might be good, but it's really not bad at all. Let's unzip it here and see how much opens up. Oh yeah, so it opens up all the way for you to just set the whole stove inside. And as you can see, the stove is only that big, like the box. Then this is to catch your ashes. This will go down the bottom once we get it put together. And it does come with, you put this together, and I would say this would be to grab your grate off of it, or you can use it as a poker. It's not super thick steel, but I wouldn't go poking too much with it. But for a little bit, it's not bad. Okay, now for the big one. Get rid of that trash. Let's set this down here for a second. Okay, it also came with a little pair of gloves.
They rubber gloves or plastic?
No, they're just
material.
I don't know, honestly. I wouldn't trust them on a fire. Okay, and that is it. Okay, let's get the stove up here. And first thing, it does have legs on it. Okay, now I tried to raise this up, and there is a screw missing. We looked all through the packaging and everything. We couldn't find it. I did open it up at home in the yard. It may have fallen out then, but I'll show you what the screw does here in a second. But to open this thing up, you just lift straight up, turn counterclockwise, and you're in. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so once you get this thing set up, you can take your ash pan and put it in there. And come on in, Beck, show them what it looks like. And this is the screw that fell out. I believe it's metric. I didn't have any metric, so I just shoved this in here for right now. I will get a metric screw to go in there. But yeah, it seems pretty solid. It's definitely well constructed. And then if you want to cook, you can go take your grate on there. And if you need more heat, you can simply bring it down closer to the fire. If you need more heat, you can lift up the other one. It's a little bit of a learning curve. And then you're searing some steaks right here. All right, so I'm gonna put it back up into the tall position. And that's it. Okay, now the advantage of this is, one, you can cook on it. Two, you can use charcoal in here if you want. You can use wood. You can use wood pellets. It is compactable for easy storage and transport. It's the same as your solo stove or any other stoves like this. As long as you keep your wood down below the top here, it is smoke-free. Yeah, and even with the ash pan, even if your ashes fall outside that ash pan, the bottom of this is all closed, so you're not going to get any ashes on the ground. The other option you could do is to put this on the ground and set it on top of it if you're really worried about it. Okay, and as far as price goes, you can get these on Amazon, and you can actually buy bundles. You can either get the 17 and a 23, the 23 and a 7, the 7 and a 17. As a bundle, you save a little bit. But right now on Amazon, the prices are the 7-inch is $20, which is pretty neat. The 17-inch is $130, and the 23-inch, which is 25, is $150. And like I said, you can bundle that with another one to save even more money. Okay, now we're going to drop this down and put it in a bag just to show how easy it is to put in there, hopefully. And then we're going to get a fire going and see how nice it burns, and maybe do some hamburgers or something. Okay, take it down, you lift up. I'm going to take these out for right now just to make it a little easier. And then we'll take the bag, open it up good. And put this down here. Take our ash pan, our grate. Don't forget the hook. Put the hook inside. Get the lid on. And zip her on up. And that's it. And you're good to go. And like I said, this thing, let me put it down. This thing is pretty small as compared to a solo stove or anything else that's not collapsible. The only thing I can see that I don't like with it is how noisy it is. But once you get it set up, you're pretty much done. All right, so we're gonna go in a little bit. We're gonna get a fire going and we're gonna see how she burns. So see you in a minute. Okay, so as you can see, smokeless fire. I did notice something when I sat down here. I told Becky, I said, when we was adjusting it, I was grabbing from underneath, and there's handles on the side to grab it to move around. I did discover another disc light. I think their pan should be as big as the bottom of the stove itself. It's pretty small, so when we got a fire going, it was a little difficult resting the wood in there. It wasn't bad, but I think that should be a little bit bigger just to collect more of the ashes, because there's still going to be ashes inside once you take that pan out. And if you're anything like me and you make a fire, the way this is, I'm going to get coals to come out along the sides. So it might be a good idea to go ahead and use the lid, or they sell fire mats that are relatively cheap that you can put down on the ground if you're worried about it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make some hamburgers on here and enjoy the rest of the fire for a while. And once again, thanks for checking it out. We'll see y'all next time. Bye. Ready?